Okay, so I myself will speak to the teacher, you hurt yourself. All these are reflexive pronouns. Fine. Next. Yes.
She will parcel.
What?
She will write her notes herself.
Yes, she must write her notes herself. They must carry the books themselves. She herself went to the market. You yourself dropped the milk or spilled the milk. So we use when any word that is with self and self is a reflexive pronouns. The next one is demonstrative. The next one is demonstrative pronouns. Now what is demonstrative pronouns? See on page 163. Demonstrative pronouns is very easy. Demonstrative pronouns are used to point out persons or things for which they stand. Okay? That is this, that, these, those. This is my pen. Bring that book. Carry those book. Yes, bring these things from the market. Okay, those mangoes are ripe. Give me examples for demonstrative.
Ma'am, those flowers are very.
Not the. Either you need to use this, that, these, those. So the words that belong to this, that, these, those are demonstrative pronouns. It is used to point out something. Yes, these are my books. This is my bottle. This is my doll.
And those books are mine.
Yes, those books are mine. So this demonstrative pronouns are very easy, which tells you or which is used to point out some things. So such things are called as demonstrative pronouns. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, fine. Next, indefinite pronouns. Now what is indefinite pronouns? Who will read it for me? Yes, read.
Indefinite pronouns are those which refer to a person or thing in a group. We enter in nothing else.
Yes, indefinite pronouns are nothing but the pronouns that are in groups. Now, for example, many people are going to the circus. Some of the mangoes are ripe. Some of the, what you can say, some of the mangoes in the basket are ripe. Few children have come to the school. So, what is happening here? This word many, more, I will write it here. The words like many. Many people are there in the market. More. There are more number of trees in the garden. Then few. You can say few. There are few buses on the road. Okay. Then some. For example, you can say there are some people fighting on the road. All these words like many, few, some come under indefinite pronoun. That means if it is many, if it is more or few or some, that means it is in a group. All these words come in a group. Some means what? Some means only a few. Few also means what? Little. When it is some or few, when it is little, they are all in a group. So these words in a group are called as indefinite pronouns. Give me example for indefinite pronouns.
There are many books in the shelves.
Yes, there are many books in the office. Huh? One of you speak, one of you. I just want one of you to speak. Can you give?
Me something.
Yes, can you give me some things? Okay. Few.
Yeah.
There are few people. What about the What about the others? Yes. Yes. The few people in this place. Yes. So you are clear with the indefinite pronouns. Now, which is the fifth type of? Yes. Which is the fifth kind of pronouns? Distributive.
Distributive pronouns.
Yes. Can you tell me what is distributive? Can you tell me what is distributive? Huh?
Distributive pronouns are those
Distribute the things, sir. What is a distributive pronouns? Distributive pronouns are those which show that
when it separates groups.
yes, which shows that persons or things are taken in singly or separate groups. These pronouns are always singular and such are always followed by a verb. Now, for example, each, either or neither. I'll give you an example. Distributive pronouns are used when it is used as a single. Now, what is a single? They have given you example of each, either.
Either and neither.
Yes, you can either say. You don't say neither. Yes, you can say neither, but we usually pronounce it as neither. Okay. Now, what is this each? Each means one.
One particular.
Yes, a particular. All these words are one only. Okay, that's why they are said singly. Yes, you can take it in separate groups or you can take it as one. But most of the time, each, either, neither means one. It is only taken as single. But when we have groups, you take it as, again you take it as either. I'll give you an example. Each. If I say, each one of you take buy a blue pen, or each one of you take a blue pen. Each one means what? Each one. If there are 40 students in your class, I'm telling each student to take. Who is this each? Means one student has to take one blue pen. That means
Each student
yes, each student has to come and take means what? All the students. That means one by one each. 40 students means all the 40 students have to come, not all together. They can take, but each student will get a blue pen or each student will get a book. So each means one. Now, what is either? If I say you can. Okay, now I can say either. I will give you an example for a competition. I will say you have a fancy dress competition and you have a Children's Day celebration. So what I need to tell you, I will tell you, you either, I mean listen to the words, I'm saying either. Either means you either have to take part in a fancy dress competition. If you don't take part there, then either you have to be taking part in the Children's Day celebration or the Annual Day celebration. Means what? Out of the two, I will say Children's Day celebration and I will say Annual Day celebration. So out of the two celebrations, you have to choose either. Again, it is one. Are you getting me? Are you getting me, children? So what I'm doing, I'm giving you two options of two celebrations. So out of two, one Children's Day celebration, one Annual Day celebration, you have to participate in either of it. Either means any one celebration. If you want to take part in Annual Day, you can take part, but you cannot take part in Children's Day. If you want to take part in Children's Day, you have to take part in Children's Day, but you should not take part in Annual Day. So that is whose mic is on? Did you get me? Either. That means any one out of two celebrations, you need to select any one and participate. That means either.
Yes, ma'am.
Clear? Now I will keep a mango and I will keep a watermelon. I will say whichever you like you have to take. Now, but you cannot take both. You have to choose. Either you want a mango or either you want a watermelon. So that is called as either. And what is neither or neither? Now again I gave you an example of a Children's Day celebration and Annual Day celebration. Listen, I gave an example of a Children's Day celebration, Annual Day celebration. What is, I'm talking about neither. I've told you what is each, I've told you what is either. Now neither. What is neither? Neither is you don't want to take part in Annual Day also and you don't want to take part in Children's Day celebration also. So you don't want to take part in both the celebrations. So that is neither. You will say, ma'am, I don't. Listen. Turn off your mic. Who is that? Who is that?
Ma'am, Adarsh Patel. Ma'am, Adarsh Patel.
Who is this Adarsh Patel? You don't understand once I say stop talking and disturbing. Okay, now this neither is what? I don't want to take part in Annual Day also. I don't want to take part in the Children's Day celebration. So it is neither. Ma'am, I don't want this and I don't want that also. I don't want to eat the mango and I don't want to eat the watermelon. So neither is what? Nothing. So all these are called as distributive pronouns. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
You will say, ma'am, I don't want to. If I say, you have to choose either English subject or either math subject. What is this? Which one will you choose? You will choose English or you will choose maths. If some of you like maths, I will tell you you choose maths. Some of you may choose maths. That is called as either. Out of these two subjects, English or maths, one of your subjects will be favorite. So you say, ma'am, I will like maths. So that is either. But if I say choose maths and choose Kannada, ma'am, you will say, ma'am, I don't want anything. So when you say, ma'am, I don't like anything, means what? It is neither. I don't like maths, neither I like Kannada. Fine? Fine all of you? Yes. Next one, interrogative pronouns. That is again easy. We had done it in sentences. What is interrogative?
Ma'am, asking questions.
Yes.
Asking questions.
Yes. Interrogative.
Ma'am,
That
asking
is,
questions.
yes. Interrogative pronouns is asking questions. Can you tell me the question words? Which are the question words? Yes. Who, how, when, why, what, then whose,
We were.
yes.
Who.
Yes. All these words, all the question words are interrogative, nothing else but interrogative pronouns are nothing but the question words. Anything that starts with a question, anything that starts with a question is an interrogative pronoun. Whose bike is that? Who has, whose house is that? Where are you going? What are you up to? What are you thinking? Whom did you go to the market with? So it is nothing but the interrogative pronouns. Interrogative pronouns are used for asking questions. For example, see in your book, who spoiled the cloth? Whose book is this? Which is your cell phone? What is your father? How was your trip? Good.
Where was you yesterday?
Where was you? No. Where were you? Where were you? Not where was you. It is where were you yesterday?
Which company are you working for?
Yes. Which company are you working for? Good. Yes. Fine. Then next, relative pronouns. The last one is relative pronouns. Now, what are relative pronouns? A relative pronoun is one that not only stands for a noun but also joins sentences. Now in grammar, which part of speech we join the sentence? We learnt about conjunctions. What are conjunctions? They are linking words. They join two sentences. So here we have the relative pronouns that join the two sentences. See here they have given example. She is the lady who taught me English. Here is the watch that you like. All that glitters is not gold. God helps those who helps themselves. Now what are these words? The relative pronouns are the pronouns that are used to join sentences. See, she is the lady who taught me English. Yes. Huh? Another example I can give you is yes. Yes. What you didn't understand? Distributive pronouns I explained so well. Distributive pronouns means either or each. Okay, it stands as a single pronoun. It stands as a single. Again, I gave you example for distributive pronouns. The word each, either, neither stands for distributive pronouns. For example, I will say each one of you has to get a mango tomorrow. What is each one? I'm telling each student has to get a mango tomorrow. So the word each stands for one. Either. I will say tomorrow you have to either bring a mango or bring an apple. So what will you do? You will choose between a mango. I am telling you bring a mango or bring an apple. So I am giving you options between the two. So you can carry whichever fruit you want. You can either bring a mango or you can either bring an apple. So that is called as either. Out of two you can bring any one. So that is either. That means out of any two things you can choose. For example, if it's your birthday, I will gift you a video game or I will gift you a bicycle. So what will I do? I will tell you either you buy a video game or either you buy a bicycle. So what am I doing? I am giving you two options for your birthday gift. If you want, you take a cycle or if you want, you buy a video game. So it is called as either. That means you have to choose from two or of it. Not only two, you can choose more than one. So out of many things, you can choose any one. That is called as either. Neither is you don't want a cycle also, you don't want a video game also. So that is neither. That means out of these two, you don't want anything. Both. You don't want both, but you want something else. So that is called as neither. Fine. So that is demonstrate distributive pronouns. Wait, children, let me complete with this. Now, relative pronouns is nothing but it is used to join two sentences. Now, this is the shop where I brought. Now, for example, I'll say, this is the shop that I purchased my dress. I'll write here. This is the shop that I purchased my dress. Now what is happening here? The word that is connecting to sentence with the pronouns that. With the pronoun that. What is this word doing here? It is connecting my sentence. So this is the shop that I purchased my dress. This is the shop that I brought my favorite bicycle. Okay, so this is the man who scolded me yesterday. That is the lady who came to my house. So the word who, that, again what they have given? Okay, only who and that. Okay, so these words as who and that connects two sentences are reflexive pronouns. This is the teacher who taught me last year. So the word who is my reflexive pronouns.
This is my pen that is real.
Huh?
This is my that is real.
Yes. No, that is new. You are talking about indefinite pronouns. I am talking about relative pronouns. This is a teacher who taught me last year. Okay, this is a shop that I buy vegetables. That the word that is my relative pronouns. Now, any doubts in any kinds of pronouns now? Please ask. I will give you 2 minutes to clarify your doubts because we need to do the exercise and complete the portion. This fourth one is what? Indefinite pronouns. What did you not understand? Turn on your mics and tell me. I will give you 5 minutes. I will give you 5 minutes to clarify your doubts. Quick. Turn on your cameras. And each one of you have to clarify your doubts one by one. Yes, start. Who has a doubt? Which is the fourth one? You read out. Wait, one by one. Read out the fourth one. Which is which pronoun? Who didn't understand the fourth one?
Ma'am, Shivraj.
Shivraj. Which is the fourth one? Read, Shivraj. Which is the fourth pronoun? Indefinite. What is indefinite pronoun? Indefinite pronoun is nothing but that points out to some things. This is my book. Now, for example, I have a phone here. This is my phone. Okay, that is my book. If I say something for that, that is my book. That is my house. These are my, what you can say, these are the flowers. So the word this, that, these, those that are used to point a noun is called as indefinite pronouns. Those boys are fighting. These are our school bus. So what is happening when you point out to certain things, such type of things that is used to point out is called as indefinite pronouns. Clear, Shivraj? Others also listen, okay? That it will be as a revision. It is not only because he has a doubt I am telling him. You also may be having a doubt. Even if you know or understood, I am giving you more information so that you can understand more quicker and faster and get clear with what it is. So that is indefinite pronoun. Anybody else? One of you speak. Yes? Huh? Wait, I'm still solving the doubts. Amol. Yes. Yes. Demonstrative pronoun. Yes. What is a demonstrative pronoun? Okay. Sorry. Listen here. Indefinite pronoun. Listen. Yes. Yes. Listen here, children. Demonstrative is what I just missed out on this. Demonstrative is nothing but for the things that use as this, that, these, and those. But indefinite, I just explained interchange with it. Okay, just pay attention. I will redo it. I've just interchanged with in demonstrative pronouns is where we use this, that, these, those. But indefinite is where we use some, many, more, few. Did you get me, Adyosh? Demonstrative is where I just explained it as indefinite. But demonstrative is what? Demonstrative pronouns are wherein we are using to point out a noun. See, demonstrative pronouns are those which are nouns which are used to point out the things. That is, this is my pen, that is my book, this is my computer, these are pink flowers, those are the school bus. That is called as demonstrative pronouns. And indefinite pronouns are the pronouns that are used for something that is in a small group. That is some, many, few, more. Many students in the class are absent. Few students have come to school. So that is called as indefinite pronouns. And demonstrative is used to point this, that, these, those. Clear? Now, shall we start with the worksheet? Open to page 164.
Yes, ma'am.
Open to page 164.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Choose and write correct pronouns given in the brackets. I'll do the first one. The second and the third you need to solve. See here, the first one. Choose and write the correct pronouns given in the brackets in the blanks. The first one. When dash explained my problem to my principal. Me or page 164. Page 164. Worksheet 4. The first one. Yes, the first one. The dash is there, you write I. When I explain my problem to my principal, she and her. Yes. The second time will be she. Yes. She very kindly allowed me to leave early. Yes, she allowed me to leave early. Yes. Yes. Now the second one. Listen here. Second, third, no. Mark it as homework. Write HW there. Do it as your homework. Now the second one. See the second one. Pick out the relative pronouns and their antecedent. You need to pick out the relative pronouns. Stop talking, Amol. The second one. Pick out the relative pronouns. They got exactly what they had wished for. Which is the relative pronoun here? Which they? You need to pick out the relative pronoun. They got exactly. Yes, it. Wait. Okay. Now what is the first one? Pick out the relative pronoun and their antecedents. The first one. They got exactly what they had wished for. Which will be the relative pronoun here? Which they? Or you can even change this. That. You can even put it as that. Okay? Instead of the what, you can even, it is what also is correct, you can even put that. See the second one. Raju, who had heard the whistle, ran outside. Yes, who. Yes, there is already a relative pronoun. So the second one will be who. Third The children who were kept waiting rushed in as the bell rang. Huh? The children who were kept waiting rushed in as the bell rang. Yes. Just underline it. Yes. Now number 4 and 5, write HW. No, write it as HW. HW. You just have to underline it. You have any doubts? We will clarify if we have time, or while doing the revision, I will again revise it. Third one. Yes, who is the relative noun? Sorry, pronoun. Huh? Yes, yes. Next, identify demonstrative pronouns. What are demonstrative pronouns? Demonstrative pronouns are used as this, that, these, those. Now I will not do this. You have to do the third one by yourself. All the first words will be your answer. It is easy. Yes? Now, number 1, listen here. Number 1 to number 7, put a bracket, do it as homework. The third one is very easy. You just have to underline. You can see DP there. DP is nothing but it is not your WhatsApp DP, okay? It is demonstrative pronouns. Okay? You just have to write. If the first one is this, write this. The second one is these, write these. This is just an example. So it's easy, you all do it. Next, the fourth one, identify the incorrect pronouns in these sentences. Fourth one, this life is are. Now something is incorrect, you need to correct it. This life is are. Yes, so what you will do? Yes, instead of this, what you will do, underline it, or you can circle it, or down they have been given, you have been given sentences. You can write it, this life is ours. You don't say this life is ours. You say this life is ours. Neither of we told a lie. Second one. Neither of we.
When instead of we, we have written us.
Yes. Neither of we told a lie. So this is incorrect. In place of we, you will use us. Neither of us told a lie. They completed the work itself. They completed. Which kind of pronoun is it, children? Itself. Yes. They completed the work itself. So, is it correct? Then, what should I write here? They completed the work themselves. Yes, they completed the work themselves. Yes. Any doubt? Fourth and fifth, write HW. Number 4, number 5, write HW. It is just that you have to underline or circle, and the sentences that are given below, you need to rewrite it. Who is that? Who is Usha?
Don't know.
Okay. Now the fifth one. Fill in the blanks using relative pronouns. Do you know the boy dash fell unconscious? Yes. Do you know the boy who fell unconscious? Do you know the boy who fell unconscious? Listen to dash the teacher says. What? Yes. In our first this thing on page 164, the second one, they got exactly what they had. You can either write what or that. Yes. Listen to dash the teacher says. Listen to what the teacher says. Yes. Here is the notebook dash you gave me. Yes, very good. Very good. So what are you going to do number 4 and 5? Homework. If you sit and do your homework within 5 minutes, whatever sentences, I am solving 3, next 2 I am giving you. Within 5 minutes you will complete your homework. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am.
Now the 6 and 7, it is very easy. You just have to fill the pronouns. I want you to do that. Will you all do? Yes? Now I will leave you, listen, I will leave you 10 minutes early because I didn't give you any break. So shall we stop the class here? The 6 and the 7, do it as your homework. I'm leaving you early because you didn't get any break. Fine? Listen here. We will have a revision class of the entire portion for UT1. Any doubts you have, we will start clarifying it in the revision class. Fine, children? Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Okay, bye all of you.